Welcome back to another episode of Entertainment on Point.
That's right. We have all the latest drama that you need right here.
From cast members from a popular Pittsburgh-based TV show making their Broadway debut,
To a reality TV star's dream crushed by a video from 2023.
plus stick around until the end for a fun free segment hosted by Alyssa Mandarak.
So let's get right to the point with this week's entertainment news.
Kelly, can you handle this? Michelle, can you handle this? Beyonce, can you handle this? I don't think they can handle it. Hit me!
Welcome back, EO Peeps. I'm your host, Matt Palangi.
And I'm your host, Jake Bell. Tonight we have so much in store for you, other than making our big Entertainment on Point debut, of course.
That's right. We have reporters Angelo Esposito, Cora Polanski, Alyssa Mandarak, and Gabriella Way in studio with everything about who's walking onto the stage.
And who's leaving it. As always, stick around to the end for a little movie cameo trivia hosted by Alyssa Mandarak.
So let's kick off things with this week's top stories. 2028 is shaping up to be a landmark year for Disney and Pixar as two highly anticipated sequels prepare to make their way to theaters. Following the massive success of the 2025 live-action Lilo and Stitch, which surpassed $1 billion at the global box office, the studio has officially confirmed that a second installment is on the horizon, set for release in the coming years. Meanwhile, Pixar is revisiting one of its most beloved franchises. After the original, The Incredibles, debuted in 2004 and its long-awaited sequel arrived in 2018, fans have eagerly awaited the next chapter. Now, nearly a decade later, a third film in the series is finally in development and expected to hit theaters in the near future.
On Thursday, March 26, actor James Tolkan passed away at the age of 94. His last moments were in Lake Placid, New York, which is where he most recently lived. Tolkan was most famous for his role as Tom Stinger Jardine in Top Gun, along with appearing in Back to the Future as Mr. Strickland, known for his quote in the film, "You got a real attitude problem, McFly." There is yet to be a cause of death announced. However, Tolkan passed away peacefully, according to his obituary published on Back to the Future. Michael J. Fox went to social media to pay his respects to the actor, stating, quote, "I'll miss you, pal," end quote. Tolkan's wife of 54 years, Parmalee Wells, mentioned in a statement of her late husband that he enjoyed collecting art and loved animals. And in a movie like Back to the Future, like I grew up watching it, and it's kind of sad to see someone that you watched as a young kid just have this happen, and you kind of wish the best for him and his family.
Yeah, I actually just found about the news from you today, so thank you for sharing that. It's someone work that I feel like a lot of people our age, maybe a little bit older than us, are very, very familiar with. So it is sad to see anyone that we look up to passing away, anyone in general. But so I just found out about the news today, so rest in peace.
Oh, absolutely. And it's funny, like the first time I ever watched Back to the Future, like whenever like in my head, I thought it was like more like Star Trek.
Yeah.
And so like whenever my dad showed me it, I was like, wow, this is actually really good. And so me and him just binge watched the 3 or 4, however many they made. So
I don't
yeah,
think
it
I've
was really
ever
cool.
met anyone that doesn't like that movie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's just a classic. So.
Yeah, I agree.
As March ends, two very well-known hip-hop and rap artists released new albums on back-to-back days. On Friday, March 27, Fetty Wap released Xavier, his fourth studio album, which came out roughly 3 months after his early exit from prison, in which he served 3 years. His self-titled Fetty Wap album was his first official release, with titles Trap Queen and 679 all reaching over 1 billion listens on Spotify. The artist will be playing in 4 Welcome Home tours across the country following his album, playing in theaters in New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, and Pennsylvania. Going into the next album, Kanye West, or Ye, released his new album, Bully, on Saturday, March 28. Ye mentioned his reasoning for the name of the album in an interview with Justin LeBoy, stating, quote, "My son was playing with some kid and then he kicked him. I asked my son, like, why you do that? He said, 'cause he weak. This man really is a bully," end quote. This will be Ye's 12th studio album, as all tracks are available to stream.
Just before premiering, season 22 of The Bachelorette has been canceled. Known primarily for her work in The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Taylor Frankie Paul was set to be the lead of season 22. Videos from 2023 have recently resurfaced surrounding a domestic relationship with her ex-boyfriend, Dakota Mortensen. Paul allegedly can be seen throwing chairs and kicking Mortensen while their child was present. Disney addressed the situation, stating, quote, "In light of the newly released video just surfaced today, we have made the decision to not move forward with the new season of The Bachelorette at this time, and our focus is on supporting the family," end quote. Currently, there are no plans for the season to air on ABC or Hulu, and it is unclear if the season will ever be shown. Jake, did you ever watch The Bachelor? Have you ever followed The Bachelor or Bachelorette?
I have not, but this news is definitely like eye-opening, just because like it's just very unexpected. I mean, it's a horrible thing that happened, and you just wish for the best for everyone that was negatively impacted from this.
So, yeah, I completely agree. But this one I want to talk about. The Bachelorette, I think they did a good job on canceling the season. Because let's be real with ourselves. I don't think someone that threw a chair at their ex-boyfriend should be the lead in a show about dating.
Not only that, but like, since this person is considered the prize, like, I think that would set a lot of people off, especially if you're someone that's contending for that. So like, I agree. Like, it probably is better off, if it's canceled.
Yeah,
so.
Imagine if you win and then all of a sudden someone shows you a video and it's just a chair being thrown at Dakota. Like, I think good job on them for canceling the season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, it looks like that's all we have for you today.
After the break, we have so much to hear from our reporters.
Don't go anywhere.
Take them cue and open their mics.
Today marked the 1-year anniversary of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette strike.
Point Park University just hosted a campus-wide meeting.
Plans for the rapid transit bus line are not set to conclude until 2025.
Welcome back. You know what's better than 2 brand new hosts?
2 brand new hosts and a first-time reporter.
Angelo Esposito is here to tell us all about the mystical, magical artists hitting the road this summer.
And his first stop is right here in the City of Bridges.
Angelo?
Thanks, guys. That Moonbeam ice cream guy, is his name Benson Boone? I'm pretty sure it is, and that guy is going on tour once again. Announced Sunday on his Instagram, Benson Boone is going on tour this summer. The Wanted Man tour includes 34 dates spanning from July 7th through September 3rd across the U.S. And this includes 32 different locations throughout the tour. In 2 of the locations, Boone will be playing 2 separate shows in 2 separate days on July 10th and 11th being in Brooklyn, New York, and August 10th and 11th being in Los Angeles, California. This announcement comes just 2 weeks after Boone wrapped up his second tour named after his latest album, American Heart, on March 15th. Which included 50 shows spanning across North America and Europe. The Wanted Man tour is going to be Boone's 3rd in his singing career, only this time he is staying nationally within the U.S. The tour wraps up in Casper, Wyoming on September 3rd, but one day I have circled on my calendar is the opening show, right here in downtown Pittsburgh on July 7th at PPG Paints Arena. His tour usually brings a lot of joy, magic, backflips, and whatever other stunts he likes to pull off. I guess that is what makes him the Wanted Man. Pre-sale tickets are open now, and tickets officially go on sale Friday at 11 a.m. and you can find them at www.ticketmaster.com. www.bensonboonelive.com.
So Angelo, since you said that you circled the Pittsburgh show on your calendar for Benson Boone, I have to ask, are we going to see a Esposito sighting at this concert?
I mean, I totally wish. I mean, like, tickets right now, they are kind of like skyrocketing, and also pre-sale. I mean, there's already, I think, I checked earlier, over 130,000 fans in pre-sale already. I mean, his last tour sold out in like a minute. That's how fast. So, I mean, I don't know.
We'll see. Well, so if no one's ever heard of Benson Boone and you had to show them one song, what song would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, his one most popular song is Beautiful Things. I mean, like, it's heard all over. I mean, like, it's that's a tough question, though. I
Yeah.
mean, like, listening to him a lot, I mean, there's so many songs I could choose from, but I would probably say Beautiful Things.
Amazing.
Thanks, Angelo. Speaking of new performances, our next report is all about the faces moving from the North Shore to New York City.
Yep. Cora Polanski has everything on the Pitt actors that are making a scene on Broadway.
Take it away, Cora.
Taking some time off from their shifts at the Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center, these Pitt cast members are gracing the Broadway stage this spring. Patrick Ball, Issa Briones, and Sapira Moafi star in the award-winning HBO medical drama and will take their respective turns on the Great White Way before season 3 of the Pitt starts production. Patrick Ball, who plays Dr. Frank Langdon, is currently in Gina Gianfrido's Becky Shaw. In his Broadway debut, Ball plays Andrew, a broke but well-intentioned young husband in the dark comedy play. Becky Shaw is playing now at the Hayes Theater and is set to run until June 14th. Issa Briones, who plays Dr. Trinity Santos, joined the cast of Just in Time on April 1st as Connie Francis, taking over for Sarah Hyland. Briones is no stranger to the Broadway stage. She previously toured with the national tour of Hamilton and starred in Hadestown as Eurydice alongside her father, John Briones, in 2024. She will star in Just in Time alongside Matthew Morrison as Bobby Darin until April 19th. Then Jeremy Jordan will take over the role on the 21st. Sapira Moafi, who plays Dr. Baran al-Hashimi, is starring in Newborn alongside Hugh Jackman starting on May 5th. It's playing at the Minetta Lane Theater off-Broadway. The play, by British playwright Ella Hickson, explores relationships, identity, and change. It runs until June 8th.
So, Cora, if you were able to go to one of these shows, which one would you choose? Because these all seem very, very intriguing.
It's so great that you asked that because I actually did just see Becky
Wow.
Shaw when I
Okay.
was in New York City last week. It was fantastic. It was really weird, really dark, really funny. Patrick Ball, who plays Andrew, the, like I said, broke husband, but he's well-intentioned, was fantastic. I got to meet him at the stage door. Very nice guy. Very awkward, but
Yeah.
he's a fantastic actor. So yeah, if I could see all three of them, I would, but I'm very lucky to have seen them.
You got to see one of them, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I know this is probably a very bland question, but you know, how excited are you just for all this going on right now?
I love this. I love the Pit so much. It's like my hyperfixation show right now. I love that I get all the Pittsburgh references, and it's so great to see actors do both the stage and screen.
Yeah. Thanks, Cora. Now, if you won't believe it, our next reporter is all about another star-studded debut.
And the unfortunate turn of events that happened at last night's show, reporter Alyssa Mandrack is here to tell us all you need to know about Megan Thee Stallion and Moulin Rouge.
Alyssa, will the show go on?
If anyone can, Megan Thee Stallion can. Last Thursday, Megan did her big one, walking out for the first time on the Al Hirschfield Theater stage. Not only is this the Grammy winner's first time on Broadway, but the first time Moulin Rouge has ever featured a woman as Ziedler. Taking the role of Bob the Drag Queen, Megan continues to stun the crowd in her own special way. And while we all know her specialty is rap, she's embracing the part with her humor and energy, truly making it her own. However, last night her performance was cut short due to illness. She left the stage mid-show, and her representative has released a statement saying, quote, Megan started feeling very ill and was promptly transported to a local hospital where her symptoms are currently being evaluated, end quote. As of earlier today, Megan posted to Instagram, quote, I've been pushing myself past my limits lately, running on empty, and my body finally said enough, end quote. In her post to Instagram, she also said she would be taking a break for just tonight, but will be ready to body yaddy yaddy the stage tomorrow. You can see her in the Big Apple through May 17th. The movie adaptation musical opened in 2019 with only one break during the pandemic, making it one of the longest running Broadway shows. It will close on July 26th of this year.
So Alyssa, I kind of want to talk to you about just the resilience she has. I mean, just to have that illness, and not only that, but pretty much saying, hey, I'm going to be good to go very soon. I mean, just talk about how strong of a person you have to be for that.
Like, honestly, yeah. And like, this is her first time doing Broadway, obviously. It's something she was like, I really want to just challenge myself creatively. And to think of how just hard a Broadway schedule is. I mean, my only experience of knowing what it is watching Glee. But I know that it's got to be super hard, super tough. It's very demanding. I mean, I'm sure she's been practicing for weeks and months straight, and she's doing this every night for hours. But to see it happen only a week into the show is just really crazy. And I was honestly really scared for her because I actually went to see it last week. It was, yes, I did go to see it. The School of Comm took a little New York City trip and we bought some tickets and it was incredible and she was so much fun. So to see that she got sick and she got whisked away like mid-show, they had to have another person play her role on stage and you know, she's in the thing the entire time. So it's just like very like concerning. But I'm glad she's okay. And I really hope tonight is all the rest that she needs before she goes back on for another month and a half or whatever. But yeah.
Was it a pretty impressive performance, especially for like her not being as familiar with Broadway?
I wouldn't say that she was the most talented person I've ever seen on Broadway, but it was her own character, and that's what was really fun about it. She was very funny. Like, there's one part where they're supposed to play she's supposed to sing Chandelier, and she's not singing it, but it's still enjoyable and it's still funny, and it's just like still really fun to watch. So
that's awesome. Thanks, Alyssa. Our final report comes from A Land Like No Other. It's outstanding.
Reporter Gabriella Waite is just a jump to the left and a step to the right, here to tell us all about the cult classic making it back to Broadway.
And time is fleeting, so take it away, Gabby.
Let's do the time warp again as the Rocky Horror Picture Show has returned to Broadway. The cast included star Luke Evans as lead Dr. Frankenfurter alongside Rachel Dratch, Andrew Duran, Amber Gray, Harvey Gullin, Steffi Hughes, Angelia Andrews, Josh Riviera, and Michael J. Rodriguez. The show first came to Broadway in 1975 at the Balenciaga Theater. For generations, the cult following around Rocky Horror has several as vital sources of community because it has unprepared, unbiased queerness that is an unprecedented at the time. Rather than those who may be uncomfortable with the themes depicted, Rocky Horror reveals its own subversion, parodying fears of sexual deviance. The creator of Rocky Horror, Campbell O'Brien, who identifies as transgender, said that his project helped him come to terms with his own identity. He said, quote, "I never felt like I belonged here. Those people who are marginalized and feel lonely come together. Rocky Horror gives them a place where they feel and are not alone," end quote.
So Gabby, I want to ask you first, is this a show you've seen before? Because I personally am not as familiar with the Rocky Horror Picture Show, so I want you to tell me if you are familiar with it, more than I am.
Yeah, so the Rocky Horror Picture Show is so interesting. It follows this couple that just like randomly happens to appear at this random place in the rain. And, you know, Tim Curry is the original star, and the show itself is so weird, so strange, and it's like Moulin Rouge, like Alyssa, where it plays off of other songs, and it's so fun, you know what I mean? And it's so cool, and the costumes are even cooler. So I'm really, really happy for this cast. Yeah.
It's really cool to see this person really like come to terms with everything after making this and everything. So like I feel like this really sets an example for people maybe leading into this path.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what art's all about. It's about expressing yourself and others and other communities and genres. And this show has had such success and such, you know, a difference in people's lives, especially in the queer community, that it's possible for any queer artist to go and make these changes and write about themselves even and make something. So, yeah.
Agreed. Thanks, Gabby.
The curtain is closing on our reporters, but we are far from the end of this episode.
Right after the break, Alyssa Mandrack has put together some movie trivia that will test just how well we really know our athletes.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, EO peeps. Today we're going to see just how much ball or sports experts really know when it comes to pop culture. In my hands, I have tons of movies, each of which has had a pro athlete featured on the cast in some capacity, whether they play an actual character or themselves. And at the end, I've put together a special list for a speed round with one infamous star who just really loves to be in front of the camera. Are you guys ready?
I think so.
Okay,
yes.
I will say,
Wow.
I don't have multiple choice for you. I'm gonna read a movie. You have to guess which athlete was in it. The only hint I have for you is what sport they play.
Okay.
And I don't know who most of these people are, so
Oh,
bear with me. All right, first one I have is, and you guys also have to keep track of your points because I'm not
Okay.
gonna be
I
able
got
to
it.
do that.
Perfect.
All right, The Hangover.
Oh, Mike Tyson.
Uh-huh.
Dang
Oh
it,
my
Jake.
gosh.
Okay.
Never seen it.
Next one is Bottoms.
Oh, I've never seen Bottoms.
Never seen that either.
What sport do they play?
Football.
Bottoms.
I've never seen Bottoms.
I have their teams too.
What teams?
Bills, Seahawks, Raiders.
Marshawn Lynch.
I've
Yep.
never.
Yeah, that fits the description, yeah.
That would be him. He does play, Mike Tyson plays himself, if you were wondering, in The Hangover, and Marshawn Lynch plays Mr. G. It's a very funny movie. Next movie is Pixels.
Oh.
Serena Williams.
Yes.
Oh.
Jake Bow.
Oh my god.
It's Adam
That's
Sandler.
Do you
I
know
didn't
who, does she play a character?
She plays herself.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I think
she
she
plays
did,
herself.
yeah.
I don't watch movies
Okay.
like Jake Bell.
Next one,
It's
White
just Adam
Chicks.
Sandler.
Wait, White Chicks?
White Chicks.
Terry Crews.
Yes.
I was just gonna say
wow.
Terry.
Yes.
knew it.
Yes, it is. He plays Latrell Spencer.
Great movie, by the way.
Fantastic
Love that movie.
All right, next one, Anger Management.
Jack
I didn't
Nicholson.
watch this one.
Adam Sandler? No.
That's not
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That is an Adam Sandler movie.
It is.
All
I
right,
can't
what
believe I
sport?
didn't watch it.
Baseball.
I haven't seen the movie.
What teams did he
What
play
team?
for?
Yankees.
Just
Derek
the
Jeter?
Yankees? Derek.
Yeah, wait.
Alex Rodriguez.
Did I hear Derek Jeter?
I said it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That is Derek Jeter. He
Your
plays
Yankees,
himself. Next one is, it's a show, Modern Family. This is like a really popular episode, I guess.
Tom Brady.
No.
Was it a football player?
No.
What
was it?
sport?
Basketball.
Basketball.
LeBron.
No.
Steph Curry.
No.
Kobe.
What
Yes.
team?
Yes.
Oh.
Just name all the basketball players.
Oh wait, yeah, I do remember that.
Name
Okay.
all the stars.
All right, next one, and this is a Pittsburgh movie if you didn't know. It was filmed over in Norwin. It's Kingpin.
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
Never seen
And I'm
that. What
out.
is that?
Either.
It's a bowling movie. No,
Is
nobody
the athlete
knows
a
it.
bowler?
No, he played baseball for the Yankees.
Alex Rodriguez.
No,
Barry Bonds. Wait,
No.
Babe Ruth.
How long ago was
I have no idea.
Lou Gehrig.
Do we give up?
Wait, I
Oh,
can't
no,
think.
no. Who was the
Yankee,
pitcher?
Yankee.
Who's the pitcher?
Roger Clemens.
Yes.
Was it really?
I literally just helped him get the answer. I said he was a pitcher.
That's a crazy, yeah.
I knew he was a pitcher. I knew what his build was. I knew exactly what he looked like.
Well, there we go. All right, next one, we have Dumb and Dumber.
Tiger Woods.
No,
No, it definitely wasn't Tiger
Are
Woods.
you going to mention him?
not the right sport.
What sport?
Hockey.
Wayne Gretzky.
No.
I don't know.
Sidney Crosby.
I don't know hockey.
I don't know any hockey
Mario
players.
Bruins.
Who?
Who? Oh my
You're
the
gosh.
only person who knows
Oh,
hockey,
wait,
brother.
Angela, yeah.
You're the only
This
person.
is your
on
one,
you.
Angelo.
There's so many.
Eric Carlson.
There's so many.
I have no idea what hockey.
Name a Bruins player, brother.
Ray Bork?
No.
Well,
That's old school.
white
but,
flag.
Okay, white flag.
Do we give up?
Yeah.
This one is Cam Neely.
I don't know who that
Do
is.
we know who that is?
Yeah.
I don't know
I
who
know
that
that.
is.
Name a Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore, and I'll know who.
Ray Bork's like in the same category, so.
Yeah, all right. We have the movie Dodgeball. Very funny movie if you haven't
is
seen
funny.
it.
I don't
I
remember
have
though.
not
I don't
seen it.
remember.
I don't either. What?
Okay,
What's the
Adam.
sport?
It's an
Cycling.
Adam Sandler movie,
I know
right?
that. Yeah.
Is
Adam
it?
Sandler?
What
I don't think it
No,
is. I
it's
don't
like
think it is.
it's
What
like
sport?
Ben Stiller, I
Yeah, Ben
think.
Stiller. I
Yeah.
forget
So what
who,
sport
though.
does this athlete play?
Cycling.
Whoa.
Sorry, that's. I have
But
no
he's a
idea.
very famous
idea.
cyclist.
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
It's like if you don't know cycling, I do know this guy. Like if you guys don't know this, that'll be like really sad.
I know
because
Tony
It
Hawk.
might be sad. 'cause
I just
don't
have no
know.
idea.
No, do we give up?
I don't know a single
Yeah,
cycle.
It is
do.
Lance Armstrong.
Oh.
I didn't even know. I wouldn't even know that was a sport.
I would have no idea.
I thought that guy went to the moon,
No
but it was Neil
idea.
Armstrong.
There was no
Okay,
Armstrong,
sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. There's something in the Armstrongs. All right.
Yeah.
Next one is There's Something About Mary. Another very funny movie.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, it's an Adam Sandler movie.
It's not an Adam
not-
Sandler
not
movie.
every
I
movie's
didn't
Adam
watch
Sandler.
it.
No,
Because
but
I
it's
didn't
something
watch
about
it.
Mary. I know. Yes,
what
it
sport-
is.
What
I
sport?
think it's,
Something about Mary's an Adam Sandler movie.
I think football. I didn't write this one down, but I
Football.
think it's football.
Tom Brady.
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
No. I have no idea what team.
Mary
What? You don't know what team he played for?
I didn't
either?
write it down.
Rob
so-
Gronkowski.
No.
Brett Favre.
Yes.
What?
What kind of pulls that?
Just
in
so you
for?
know,
Wow.
something about Mary
a
is an
total
Adam
guess.
Sandler
Is
movie.
it?
That's a
Yes,
total
it is.
guess.
Oh, I didn't know he was in
But
that.
hey, I'll take the point.
He plays Cameron Diaz's ex.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
We weren't given the team.
Next one, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Dan Marino.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, dude. Jake's watched
It's,
this every day.
it's Pitt. I'm gonna know my pick, guys.
All right. Our last one before our speed round
Happy
is
Gilmore.
Kicking and Screaming. And I'll give you this. It's a Pittsburgh native.
Oh, Dave Beckham.
No.
What sport does
What
he play?
sport?
Football.
Football. He's from.
Comes from Aliquippa.
The guy with the
Oh,
long,
Tony
long
Dorsett.
hair.
No, Mike Ditka.
Yep.
Mike Ditka. Yeah.
Mike
Yep,
Ditka.
yep. He plays himself.
Cowboys legend too.
All right. So before we end this one, I have a list. Are you all familiar with the acting of Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes.
Yes.
Of
somewhat.
course. And if you wanted to know, this man has been in 92 things, which I
Wow.
did not know. I don't have 92 things on my card, but I have a bunch of movies on my card, and if you guys can get like however many you guess, you get a point for. Just
Shazam.
yeah.
Grown-ups.
Grown Ups.
Yes.
Grown Ups 1. Grown Ups 3.
There isn't a grown up.
There is not a Grown Ups.
He was only
Grown
Grown
Ups
Ups 2,
2
I think.
is the only one.
Yes.
Why am I? He's in 92 things. I can only name one.
What other Shaquille O'Neal movies?
I think Grown Ups 2 is like the only one I know.
He was in
the
that.
only one
Wasn't
I
he in
know
that recent movie with
right
Adam
now.
Sandler and the one on Netflix? Like.
The Hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. That's
He
what it
was?
was.
That's
I'm
one.
just giving people hints out here. Like,
There's
okay.
a bunch of Adam Sandler movies. There's many to
Was
exhaust.
he in Happy Gilmore?
Happy.
No.
I don't know.
This is random. Was he in Hubie Halloween?
He was.
Was he really?
He was.
Yes,
he played
he was
DJ
the,
Aurora.
He was the girl voice.
I was gonna say.
On the
Oh yeah, on the
radio.
radio.
DJ
Yeah, that's
Aurora.
right. Okay, that's what I remember.
The TV shows count?
I don't know if I have.
Because I think he was
one. I
definitely.
have one TV show.
Was
on
he in
here.
Fred?
I don't have
I
it
feel
on
like I
here,
remember
but
him in
you
Fred.
Could be right.
I think that was John Cena. Maybe.
Both.
Was it both?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not.
Any more?
I am blanking.
We
92
have-
things.
Thinking too.
We have some more Adam Sandler on here.
What's?
O'Neal, Adam Sandler.
I don't know.
I have like no idea.
Was he in
I fear
any of the Adam Sandler movies with Jennifer Aniston?
Maybe.
I
I don't think I
wanna
have
say,
any of those on here.
I have no idea. I
know
think
Adam
we've
Sandler.
exhausted this
I know
Have
Adam
we-
Sandler's-
option.
have
I know
we
Adam
exhausted?
Sandler's
Ask who
in-
the team Shaq plays for, and I get a perfect score. By the way.
Are we exhausted of our?
I
Yeah.
can't think of
I
any.
got mine.
Yeah. All right.
What was the TV show he was in?
Curb Your Enthusiasm is what I had down. He made a little
Really?
cameo
Never-
in
I
that.
haven't watched the whole
That
thing.
is, it's pretty funny. We have, I'll just list off my list real quick. We have Blue Chips, Kazam, Good Burger, Steel, The Wash, After the Sunset,
Good
Scary
Burger.
Movie 4,
Keenan and
The
Kel.
House Bunny,
never
Jack and
watched it,
Jill,
but-
Grown Ups 2, Lego Movie,
Oh, Jack and
Blended.
Jill,
The
yeah.
Lego
He was in
movie.
the Lego
Everything
movie.
Yes, he
Yes,
was. Uncle
Everything
Drew,
is-
What Men Want. We said
okay,
Hubie
that's-
Halloween and
yeah, that's
Hustle,
not
Should've
but
said that.
Yeah.
very exhausting list. He has been in 92 things. He's been a producer on 28 things. He's written 4 things, soundtrack on 16, composer on 8, and director on 2. Really a multifaceted man.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And with
I
that,
want to be Shaq.
I would too. I would love to be a 7-foot athlete, dunking every basketball, getting paid $30 million a year, and then acting in 92 films. I think that's a dream come true.
I know, right?
And with that, it looks like that's a wrap on yet another episode of Entertainment on Point.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Entertainment on Point to stay updated on all the stars making their big breaks and latest drama happening in the entertainment world.
You can also stream all of our episodes on our station's YouTube channel at UVIEW Television. I'm Matt Palangi.
And I'm Jake Bell. Thank you again for tuning in to this episode of EOP.
We'll see you next week,
time,
EO peeps.